There's something about Iceland that makes you feel like you've left the map. That you're walking through a place that doesn't really care that you're there. The wind doesn't slow down for you, the sky doesn't perform on cue, and maybe, just maybe, that's the whole point. I've wanted to visit Iceland for a long time now. The Northern Lights are a big draw for me, sure, but beyond that, I want to come see these sprawling landscapes. I want to get a feel for the culture here, and all in all, I just want to have a good time. So it's me, my friend, and a loose plan, and we're going to set off to explore Iceland. I had a little bit of time to kill before my friend's flight landed, and I figured I'd walk around Reykjavik for a little bit. And I gotta tell you, it did not take me long to get in trouble. No way. Do I go in? I think I do. Now, I don't know how much I can actually show on YouTube, so I'm going to play it somewhat safe here just so I don't get totally demonetized. But apparently Reykjavik is home to the Icelandic Philological Museum, which is the world's largest collection of penises and penile objects. So, yeah, there's that. And apparently, size does matter. You know, for museums, that is. This place is wild. I love it. I can definitely say that was a well-hung museum. Academically, of course. With the arrival of my more mature friend Martin, it was time for us to start watching the weather and see if we're going to get lucky and be able to see the Northern Lights on our first night here in Iceland. It is actually pretty difficult to see the Northern Lights in Iceland, especially on a shorter trip like ours. Whether it's due to cloudy skies or low aurora activity, yeah, we're going to get very lucky if we're going to get it on this trip. And unfortunately, the first night, we had bad weather. So instead, we decided to just explore Reykjavik and see what it has to offer. This is a little anticlimactic. Yeah, it's like beautiful church, parking lot. The views up here are insane. It's still very windy and very cold, but yeah, I think it was like maybe $14-ish to get up here. So a little pricey, but I think it's worth it because the views here are really cool. And I think when there's no snow, you should be able to see much further. If we get lucky, the bells will chime up here too. But that might be very loud. Oh shit. With my ears only slightly ringing, it was time to head off to complete a tradition that Martin and I have every time we visit a new country together. Okay, so we have a tradition that every country we go to together, we have to get a Guinness in that country. And this is what? Is this the fourth country now? Yeah, I think it's the fourth. We have, obviously, the US, we have Switzerland, I think we have Germany and Japan. Yep. And this is five. Five, actually. This is five, shit. Nice. All right, ready? Split the cheek? Yes, gotta split the cheek. Cheers. Cheers. Oh, man. Wait, I gotta flip this over. I think I might have won. Alcoholic. With our tradition kept, it was time to get out of Reykjavik and do something just a little more outdoorsy. We should go hike a glacier. Oh yeah. In the pouring snow. It's supposed to be sunny. No. You strapped on or strapped in? Yep. To hike a glacier. Okay, something that is really cool is that right behind me is the glacier that we're going to be hiking. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce it because I'm going to butcher it, but I'll pop it up here. In order for us to do something like this, we needed to go with a tour group, and this was our tour guide, Christopher. He was great. He explained a lot about how Iceland is very environmentally conscious and how such things as like global warming are impacting the glaciers and Iceland as a whole. Additionally, he was also acting as our safety net here, making sure that we don't fall into any crevasses or other holes in the ice. All right, word of the day is Mulan, don't fall into Mulan. Something great about this tour is that they actually do take you to the Black Sand Beach, Skullfoss Waterfall, and hold on.
Seljalandsfoss.
that. All of this is to say that these are some of the most popular and iconic locations in Iceland that you should definitely check out if it's your first time here. We are at Vik at the Black Sands beach, and it is extremely rough waters. We realized, if you see right here, there's some sand that is very smooth, some that's very bumpy. Yeah, you don't want to be where the sand is smooth. Oh, by the way, for everyone who... Ooh, I'm about to get water! Okay, for everyone who loves Game of Thrones, a lot of scenes were filmed around here. Like, yeah, I think this should look pretty familiar. It's funny, when we were up on the glacier, I didn't think the wind was that bad. I was like, I think New York winter's got this thing beat. But now it's freezing, and I'm eating my words. Only slightly, absolutely drained short by the waterfall. It's frozen. Oh my god, everything's wet, everything's covered. Oh, this is... I know, Joe, I have the cloth too, but like, look at this thing. I don't even know you can see. I'm covered. It's totally worth it though. Yeah. Wait, what is the equivalent like for 90 kilometers per hour?
I don't know, 60?
6 miles? Really?
55?
That's sad. Driving the Golden Circle is sort of like a rite of passage for first-time travelers here in Iceland. It's the classic loop. Gullfoss, geysers, tectonic plates slowly tearing the earth in half. You know, casual stuff. But honestly, the best part wasn't just the main stops. It was the views in between. Endless snow, volcanic rock, Icelandic horses posing like they know they're in someone's travel vlog. Ass off, trying to wait for a car to come. I think it's coming. Wait. Maybe. Oh, it's go time.
This is kind of the nature of traveling in Iceland, is that the weather is completely spotty. You know, there's no way to really predict it because it can change on a dime. One minute it could be sunny and perfect, and the next could be really snowy and cloudy. So, and most people here, when we've asked them about it, they're like, yeah, we don't know. So, yeah, we just got here to Gullfoss Falls, and it is completely snowy and cloudy and with zero visibility. So, we're camped out here for a little bit and hope to try to come with a new game plan. And fingers crossed there's a little bit more visibility, but it doesn't look like it. We're looking at the weather and it looks completely the same for hours.
The wind is blowing my foot off.
How you holding up? I'm not.
Yeah, Icelandic weather, very unpredictable. We could have definitely gotten better weather for Gullfoss, but we were hoping that as we started to go back towards Reykjavik, back towards the geysers and Thingvellir National Park, that the weather was going to clear up again. And we were getting very nervous that this was our last night in Iceland, and we still had not seen the Northern Lights. Okay, I wasn't sure about this at first. This is a really cool view. Totally worth it. Losing all feeling in my fingers. Just like imagining all like the Vikings here on their last walk before getting executed. This is a very dramatic place to do it.
Yeah, full send.
Alright, did we stay here too long? Yes, but also at the same time, dude, this is really cool. This is what I think Iceland's like.
Got some.
I don't even know if I can see.
With the
That's
cars
so
going.
cool.
There's another one coming the other way, I think.
And thus began our race back to Reykjavik because the weather actually looked clear and the aurora activity, while weak, was still there. This was our last shot. Alright, so this is our one and only shot to actually see the Northern Lights on this trip. We're heading out to Grota Lighthouse on the outskirts of Reykjavik. Basically everything else on this trip, we've had
basically no shot to see this. It's been cloudy or low activity, and this is our only shot. So, fingers crossed. How the fuck do we get in here? Dude, now look at them. Now they're getting out. Shit.
Okay, we're taking the spot.
There's no, I can't back up anymore. The amount of F-bombs that I've dropped trying to park here is a feat to behold. Because just look at this. Everyone is out here, and no one is giving up a spot.
In other words, fucking ridiculous.
Yes.
Let's get the
Yes.
channel demonetized.
Yes. We're going on an adventure. Whoa. You're in the middle? Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, my foot went right in. X marks a spot. There, be light. Hey,
What's up?
this is bright.
Yeah, that is very bright.
Yeah, it is pitch black out here. So you're not gonna be able to see us for shit, really.
After standing in the dark, cold nothingness for what it felt like forever, I was starting to lose hope that we would actually ever see the Northern Lights. But then something magical happened.
Okay, the coolest thing, you can't really see it. There it is. We got it. We did it. We got the Northern Lights. So fucking
After
cool.
days of wind, cold, and waiting, this was it. I'd wanted to see the Northern Lights for as long as I can remember, and somehow, at the last possible moment, Iceland delivered. It felt poetic, and honestly, I'm never going to forget it. Iceland is an incredible place. The landscapes are surreal, the nature is powerful, and there's still so much more I want to see. Being out here is a good reminder of how important it is to protect places like this, and I will definitely be back.